Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me at The Lonely Vine. Blind tasting night, so I thought I would give another one a try. It's been a while since I put a video up. Been a little busy with other stuff, but I'm thirsty. I'm ready to learn. So let's just get right into it and see what happens. Looks like we're having a red wine today. Good, it's a clear color, there's not a lot of sediment in it. Nice ruby color, I don't know if you can see it at all. Seems like there might be a little bit of purple in it. Pretty thick, pretty dark. I'm not really able to see my fingers through it very much, so we might be looking at a thick-skinned grape. And the legs are pretty thick, so we're probably looking at a higher alcohol wine. Nothing crazy, maybe 13.5, 14, somewhere around there. All right, let's get our nose into it. So right away I get a lot of fruit aromas coming out of it. Red fruits. There's cherry, cranberry, I think I'm getting a little bit of oak as well. Very vibrant, very fresh, definitely a young wine. That tartness from the cranberry really comes through. Not getting a lot of floral components to it. Do I ever? No, I don't. Yeah, there is a little bit of a wood smell. There's no earth, there's no minerality. Definitely, this is a New World wine. I think that's about it. As far as the nose knows. One second. Need a spit cup today. Alright, so let's see what's cooking. Definitely a finish to this wine. Definitely feel the alcohol. This is a higher alcohol wine. That 13.5 may have been a little low. This may be 14 plus. This is getting up there, I think. Definitely some tannin structure to it, some acid to it, and there's wood. There's definitely some wood in this. Really just coats the whole mouth, dries it out. It's a dry wine. I didn't say that. The fruit is there. The wood is there, the alcohol is there, all the things are there. There is acid. You know, overall, it seems kind of not off in like a bad bottle of wine, but just off in its structure and not as balanced. But that's really not what we're here to focus on. Jeff, get with it. Some possibilities on what this one might be. It could be a cab. It could be a Syrah. You know what? I don't think it's a Syrah. It could be a Malbec. I think those are about the three that I'm sitting in. It's not a Zin. I don't think it's not a Pinot. It's not light enough. I'm not getting a lot of the characteristics that I would expect out of those, though. So I don't think it's a Syrah. So I think it's probably either a cab or a Malbec. And I don't get a lot of the, you know, if it was Malbec, I would expect certain things, and if it was cab, I would expect certain things, and I'm really not getting a whole lot of them. But what I am getting, I'm gonna say it's Cabernet, probably from a warmer climate. So I'm thinking probably California. You hate to say Napa just automatically, but if you think California Cabernet, that's kind of where you go. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to say Cabernet Sauvignon from California. For year, I will say there is some oak to it, so maybe an 08. Could be an 09, but I think I'll say 08. Why not, right? All right, so let's just get right into the wheel here. Darn it. So it is from California. It is 2006, not a 2008, and it is a Merlot, Sebastiani Merlot from Sonoma County. So, you know, Merlot has a lot of the same components of cab. On hindsight, it kind of makes sense. You know, I'm like, it's not quite cab, and it didn't have, you know, that real vegetal component that I really seem to pick up, that green pepper that I seem to pick up in a lot of cabs. So really, I'm not too disappointed with that one. You know, Merlot it has, you know, like I said, it has a lot of same characteristics as Cabernet. Not really too upset with it. I'm pretty happy that I got, you know, right location. Off a little bit on the region, you know, just down a little bit west of Napa into Sonoma, which is a really great area for wine as well. I love Sonoma wines. So that's it. I won't complain. I won't call it an exact win. I won't call it an exact loss. But, you know, it's all about learning, experiencing wine. That's all that we're really here to do, right? And learn as much as we can. So that's it for the blind tasting. I did have a question for you guys. I was looking through some of the statistics of the website, of the Lonely Vine website, and found that like the biggest search topic that gets people to my site gets you to the Spanish wine sections write-ups that I've had about that I put on the site. So is that something you're interested in? And if so, what would you like to see more of? Would you like to see some specific tastings on Spanish wine where it's not blind, but you know, I'm going through some Riojas, some Albarriños, some Cavas, and tasting them, showing you what it is beforehand, and then describing what I'm getting out of the wine, what you can expect to get out of the wine, what to look for when you're trying to buy wines. Is that something that interests you, or is there something else you'd like to see me doing on the shows here? And I think that's about my only question. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. I did just a hair over 10 minutes, but we took up some time just with me rambling on about other stuff. So thank you for joining me today. I do appreciate your time. I do appreciate your comments. Leave some comments. I'd love to see it. And until next time, cheers.